The housing market has changed nationwide and in the Triangle. So you need to adjust to those things. And here are 4 mistakes that sellers are making when they are selling their home. All right, the first mistake is some sellers are acting like it's still 2022, that home prices are still going up by percentage points every year. But we know, if you watch these videos, you know that the market in North Carolina, the market in the Triangle has been flat since mid-2022. Prices have not gone down, they haven't gone up very much either. So you can't price your home as if the prices are still going up like they were earlier in this decade. Second mistake, skipping the little details. Time was, again, in the early part of this decade, when you didn't really have to fix things up, you didn't have to spruce things up very much, you just had to put your home on the market and there was a solid chance that there were going to be multiple offers on it. That is not true anymore. You can't have that expectation, so you can't skip the small stuff. You need to do minor repairs, you need to do cosmetic things, you need to do some staging, you need to do some decluttering. Do not skip the small stuff in summer and late 2024. Okay, the third mistake that home sellers are making is they're not looking at things objectively. Yes, if you've lived in your house and created a lot of memories over the course of several years, you raised your children, now your children are gone, it has been a wonderful home for you, but you have to remember that the buyer is going to look at it strictly as a business transaction. It's not a reflection of how wonderful your life has been in the home. It's not a reflection of your housekeeping. It's not a reflection of your style. It is strictly a business transaction, and you have to look at it that way too when you're selling your home, or you may get overwhelmed with emotion and make a bad decision. You have to be getting good advice too, which is why it's important to hire a professional to help you with this. The fourth big mistake is not being willing to negotiate. A few years ago, you could put your home on the market, expect multiple offers, and just be able to pick the one that you like the best. Those days are gone. You missed that window, you missed that opportunity. These days, there are many, many more homes that are going on the market at one price and having a price reduction and they're getting an offer lower than that. That is normal. That is normal in history. It has not been normal in the 2020s until the last year or two. So you've got to understand that, you've got to expect that, you've got to expect that you may need to take a price reduction and you may need to negotiate a deal that is lower than what you expected, lower than what you listed it for, maybe even lower than what you want. If you have an expert on your side, that's going to be a lot easier because an expert, a real estate agent, an experienced real estate agent, a good one, is going to be able to tell you how to best negotiate to get the best outcome. The bottom line is the market has normalized. It's no longer 2021. And so you have to be prepared as a seller and avoid the 4 big mistakes that I just outlined. Contact your Spotlight Realty agent for more information or just contact me.